All right, welcome to Google Sites Breakdown. Lydia and I are going to show you the sites that we use and kind of how we use them for our classrooms. Google Sites, if you've been on Google, your students use Google Docs maybe, it's just like another option on Google. So a lot of times when we're working with technology, we have a drive, and that's where, you know, Mrs. Miller might share information with us on a drive, or that's where your students might share a document that they wrote for you. So Google Sites, like I said, is just another option. It's a way to show things that you're doing in your classroom. This is my site, and so what I do is I try to update students and the artwork that they're doing for me, whether it's I'm doing a whole class right now. You can see Nick Steffes, he was my last student of the quarter. A lot of my other students have not done a whole lot of work yet to show more, but I do like an Art 1, what we just got done doing. I try to show some pictures of projects that they've started or that they are working on. You can see on this right side, I talk about my graphic design class and the work that they do, and then I have Pottery Fundamentals. So I can change that to whatever class I want. I can update the information as much or as little as I want so that parents can see that, and then Mary can put the link to the website on the Kemper homepage, or on the Kemper webpage, which is where it's at, and I can show you where that is. But the nice thing about using a site, not only does it show, you know, if you have parents that want to know what their kid is doing, you can also put like links, like I have useful links. I just have the Kemper website, but I could put in, if I wanted my students to focus on like an artist, I could put in the website that I want them to look at that at, or forms and documents. Like I have my Art 2, the sketchbook assignment, so there's no reason why we can't remember what sketchbook we're supposed to do for this Friday. We have the Mac laptops, and the students are supposed to check those out. So if for some reason Thursday night they're going, man, I need to check this out Friday, I don't have the thing, you know, the document, so they can come here and they can print that off. I keep class announcements somewhat up to date, just kind of reminding them about when is the conference art show, when's the fine arts show. We always help with the Kemper Ball, with decorative type stuff. So you can just put a lot of different information, even if like I have a section where I just want to put different class photos. So there's a lot of different artwork there. And so I also, this summer I took a Symbaloo workshop with Mary, and so I put that link on here so that what I can do is I can save different websites, and it would make it easier than, you know, some of those websites have a long address. Or so what I can do is I can say, okay, go to Kemper.org, get on the art web page, and then go to the Symbaloo, and they can literally click right on what I want them to be on. It can kind of simplify things like that. I have ways for parents to contact me if they want, and who doesn't want to know how many days left until the end of the school year? So I have things like that on mine. It's really easy to navigate. It's really easy to build it. And so this one I actually just pulled up from the Kemper webpage because Lydia has started one that we will show you how to actually start one, how to build it, and what to do. So right now, we're signed in as Lydia. So.
And I'll just kind of show you what I use my site for. I have found that even like music is a little bit harder to communicate with parents because they don't often have something they can take home from my class to show them what we're doing. So I take a lot of videos. So we've got our page for elementary music, and I've got some cute little computer related activities for the kids over here that are just links for them to find. And this is how I show the parents what we actually do in class. So I say that, you know, they were working on X song, and I will use my iPhone or borrow a flip camera from Mary and just put my videos right up here. So I put them right onto YouTube, and then I can embed them right in my website so they can see all the activities that we do in class. I can also so like Mrs. Guy, if you have these kids that have those projects, those really cool projects that they work forever on, they show it to the class, and then their parents never get to see what it actually looks like. So you could borrow a flip cam from Mary and just put it right on the website so their parents can see what it looked like, or you can use it as an example for the other classes. I have, for my fourth graders, we're starting our recorder stuff, and I would like them to be able to practice outside of class without having to photocopy everything. So I just have the documents at the bottom of the page, and it's just a PDF. They can't edit anything, but they can look right at it. They can see exactly what belt they're on and what they can just practice at home that way. So, yeah, and that's basically how I do that. And so I've got like a couple like main pages here, and we can show you how to open separate pages. Like I've got one for each of my grades, and you guys could do one for each of your classes if you wanted to, or yeah.
So
I
how much do you find it gets used by the parents and students?
I find that the students sometimes ask me if we can tape something now to put it up on the website because they want to show it to their parents. But I haven't heard much from the parents, but I know that a lot of the, especially, I don't know, the third graders just kind of went crazy with this thing. And so now they're like, oh, can you tape this and put this up? So that's kind of a cool thing. And I think they are getting to like showing their parents what's going on. So we are also I think Mary's going to walk you through teaching portfolio stuff later. But your teaching portfolio can also be a Google site as well. So all that stuff is accessible through here.
Why don't you go back
Do you want to see how it starts?
Go back to your Google page.
Okay, so what you're going to need to do if you would like to start one is you're going to need to go to the Google Chrome site, and one of your apps down here or up in the top corner is going to say Sites.
If you don't see it, there's a More button, and it might be under there.
There's a More button. It'll be like up in this corner that says Apps.
Can you touch that? Click on that apps
Yeah.
there so they can kind of see.
So
And
there's
so
right
sites
there.
will look like that.
I'm needing some help to find that.
Okay. See those buttons?
Well, do you want
So
to
go.
sign in and do some of it, or do you want to just take notes and kind of watch?
You're welcome to do either today.
Okay. I didn't have any problem last time.
Watching.
I'm just gonna try it.
I was gonna help you sign in.
Lydia, which one am I supposed to go to?
Sites?
Yeah, you go to
And then here
Sites.
you are. So now here's
I
the
guess what I was doing last year.
And so
Yep.
You just do
more?
even more.
period and a slash.
It's similar to, I use Google for my study page, I use Google Sites as a project, and my kids create form.
Oh, there it is, right there.
So Moodle is probably a little more interactive, while this is
Okay,
kind of like,
Yeah.
here's the info, you know?
I signed in with my school one
Yep, and then the student site comes right out there.
at students.
That's what you're going to want to use to sign into that.
Kids do.
So
And that way it just
this is kind of more, I would say, for like presentation based.
You know what I was right?
You know, you can put, like I said, I can put assignments on there, I can put videos, but no one else can really go
Okay.
and edit
Great.
unless I make them like a owner. You know, while Moodle is probably more of a,
Well, I'm not very far in Moodle.
Well, with me it was like,
How are you doing, Howard?
I'm there.
You're there.
he's there, he's
Okay.
ready to go.
So if you would like to start a site, you're going to want to click on this Create button over here.
Where is it? Oh, okay.
You know, that would be a good idea.
Right here, there's our Create button, and I've already kind of started a created thing, but I guess we could just start a
yeah,
new one.
okay, I just want to make that clear to you.
And so you're going to call it whatever you would like to call it.
Lydia, what do you call yours? Like your
I called mine K8 Music or something.
Now,
No, I mean for the teaching portfolio one.
For what?
Lydia Stetler's teaching portfolio.
Oh yeah, that's what I did.
That's
now,
what I use every day.
like for me, if I'm teaching two different science classes, like biology and physical studies, would you do one site for each one? or
No,
put it
I
all
would.
together?
What I've got up here, I just put like I've got my whole site together. So this you would be like Mr. Rawlings Science Site or something, and then you can create a separate page for each of them.
Google is supposed to be the same as all, like,
Yeah, you're 15.
Okay,
That's
right
what I
there.
know, honestly.
Let's just start a new one.
Then we click create again.
And then yep. So you name the site, and then
And then you see where it says site location, whatever you type in name your site should come up in that, under that site location.
Then we click create, right? After we name it.
Do we do select a theme or anything
Check that
else?
huh?
Do we do select a theme or anything before that?
You can do that, or you can do that later.
Okay, cool.
You can just hit create, and then you can go to themes.
Okay.
So if we've got a brand new site right here,
So I'm thinking.
I had to refresh my memory on how to do all that
So
stuff.
we're going to create, and what we're going to do here?
You're gonna start your, so whatever whenever you name your web page, okay? So I just called mine Kemper How To just now, and that will. Here, can I go back, maybe? Well, let me. Okay, I created mine called Kemper How To, and you don't need to worry about this bottom box. It's gonna just translate whatever's up here into this bottom box, and then you hit create when you're done. Okay, so we already did that. Okay, forward. Okay.
With a question mark. Yeah.
Is it different than what you were trying?
Clearly, I get to just so
I wish I could see what's going on the screen here. The way I know where you guys are.
I'm at where you're at.
Okay, so if we've got our site, we've got it named. The nice thing about Google is that I really have a lot of choices as far as what my page looks like, and so you can kind of play around up here. Underneath more, you can change your templates, and that's going to change your fonts and colors and backgrounds and everything like that.
And with your template comes with like, do you want it in 2 columns? Do you want it in 1? It sets it up differently for you.
How did you get that to drop down?
Oh, you just hit more. Just click on more. And the other nice thing is that if you play around enough on the sites, you'll see things pop up. So if I were Mr. Rawlings and I knew that I wanted a page for my freshman science class, I'm gonna hit this top button that says new page right up here, right next to more.
Looks like a page
It
with
looks
a plus sign.
Yeah, page with a plus sign, and that will open me up a new page. And so I could say freshman science. And I can put it either under home. It says select a location. I could put it either under home, or I could have it at the same level
Same level
as home. Because home will be on top, and then you'll have freshman science, and you can have that as like a sub page, so it looks lower.
And then does it save automatically or?
And then you just hit create.
You hit create. You have to hit create
Hit
again.
create.
That orange
Yeah.
button. Yep.
Because you're just starting to create and
Because
set up
that's
your
a
webpage.
new page. So
Whoa.
So there's my home site, and now I've got my freshman stuff. And anytime I want to save anything, or anytime I want to type anything, it already says save. But whenever I would like to edit something, I've got my plus page button over here, and I've got my edit. And so if I would like to edit, like I would like to write an introduction of what my class is about. So I just type in this box over here. Whenever I'm done, I hit save.
Hope this isn't normal, but I got kicked.
Oh! Let's check on that.
It started.
Oh, okay.
He got me out of everything.
His computer just like rebooted itself.
oh, okay. So.
That's no fun. There we go.
Is there a link on the Kemper Center? Okay.
See, I want to.
Oh, yeah.
I have to have a phone.
Well,
So
or
can you practice getting back in?
Yeah, there you go.
it's
Plenty of
not like
practice.
you have to remove it all and start all. It's just that you'll get rid of the old PowerPoint and the new PowerPoint.
So restore?
Yeah.
Oh, practice getting.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so.
Now, did you figure out how to add a page or?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, are you well, okay. It looks like it wants to be.
And anytime you want to make changes,
Good, there you go. Sites. See, you remembered already. That's great.
Am I, oh, wait, am I here?
And you're in, so you can click on your page, and that'll take you right there.
Oh, yeah.
so do you want to log on as yourself? So you have access, so you need to log
I
on.
have my physical
You
science.
have your physical science page.
So it saved it.
Yeah.
This one allows you to change the way the whole website is,
Is edit let?
yes, the way it's laid out, and this one
Do you want to show them how to like put in a picture in a minute?
will only.
So if you're here and you think, okay, I have my text on here, it's clear what page you're on, you can add any information. If you want to put an image, you can really put that anywhere. Let's say I think I want the image to be the first thing that I do. So all I did is I put my text lower by pressing enter. And I click back up there and you can go insert, which is in the top left corner. and click image. You can also put in, if you have a table that your kids did for you, you can put in about anything here.
Sample photos.
Let's do the jellyfish.
She's looking at background colors?
We'll show you how to change that really quickly.
Yeah.
So do I have to say that as a picture before I can include it?
So this one was the picture I chose was on the website or was on the computer. But yeah, if you want a specific picture, then you got to make sure it's on your computer.
So I have to save it as a picture.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
So really quickly, once you import a picture of some sort, you insert it. It's going to come in really large. And this button right here, where it says small, medium, large, you can click on those to make it kind of a little bit more reasonable for that page.
Can you trim it after you put it in?
Yep, I put it in. It came in really big. So I can even make it smaller.
Oh, you know what?
And the trick
Oh.
is, do you see how my image has this on it? And you're thinking, well, I don't actually want that there. All you have to do is you click off of it. And then if you think, oh, I don't like that size, you just click back on it and it will come back and you can go change. You can go change things.
Oh, no, I would just worse than this.
Okay, so we don't need to do anything with that.
So you're where she was, then when you click on the picture.
Isn't everything eventually going to turn over to this? And I was going to ask too, so like for this, is there any way that I could have online and then everything
You
I have
can do it left line and
then to the buyer, so I have
You can make it smaller, medium, or large, and leave it the size that you meant. You can wrap words around it, or leave it like words that
Do you want to see like how to put in YouTube videos or anything like that? Yeah? Okay.
I just been like I put in the picture first.
Okay.
Where did I put this?
We'll find a cute video for you.
Are these yours?
Yeah, I think it's just in my account. Yeah, you can go to my thing. Or my channel or whatever it is. You.
Alright, it didn't let me upload my image.
Still waiting.
Is it loading? Does it have like a loading bar?
Okay, so
Oh, there you go.
I just saved the picture. Okay. And I click open it. And I get this message up here. Oh,
It's a
gotta save it as a
different kind.
JPEG or something?
Yeah.
everything, unless you know for a fact you're not gonna use it. I would leave it
Oh.
full home, full power. And then once you get going, if you wanna make that change,
Can I help you out here a little bit?
So
You
you gonna
might
trim it
want
first?
to, yeah.
because
If you really want to use this picture, you're gonna find the edges of the picture,
just ignore that last
which are where this gray thing happens.
Oh, you are very good with strengths for doing that.
Okay.
I just had to trim that.
And then you're gonna save, and you've got it as a JPEG now.
Now if I want to go here, I just look at how it
You can change
There you go.
And then if I want to put a description and then here.
So let's do the side photo. Do you see where that?
And then wherever it is.
Can you get that cursor?
Oh, hold on. Try that again.
Yeah, right there.
You clicked on the old one instead of the new one.
Yeah. Okay. So no, you're. It's
But
bigger.
how
You're
do
right.
they,
You
how
had
do
your
they make
cursor
it
down right
interactive?
here. So now you can type whatever you want.
Oh, that's what
And we'll show you in a little bit how you can change your color and we're going to change the background because the background's
Check that out.
yeah, you can
And then you can make it, that's the size it is.
Alright, that's fine.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you really quickly how to import how to put in a YouTube video. I know, like I had my, Lydia was saying earlier, like if you have your students present something and you think this would be a good chance for me to get their work onto my site, I had my students create a how to throw on the wheel for pottery video. So right now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you with Lydia, with one of her videos that she already has on YouTube. If you go insert, just like we did with the photo. Sorry, if you have saved your work, yep. please go back to edit that pencil. And then click on the page where you want to put in your video. Right now I'm going to put it underneath the text that I have that says this is the physical science page. I'm going to insert. And then there's YouTube right here at the very bottom right. And then it's going to say, okay, it wants you to paste the URL, which that means that's the website, right? And so I'm going to go back. I already have the YouTube video pulled up. I selected the URL, the entire thing, and I put copy. I right-clicked it, copy, go back there, paste.
And you can also change the title of it too.
It shows me the video right there, include title, so Be My Valentine video. And then this was Mrs. Forbes' class.
Yep.
And then you just save. Okay, so there it has the video again. Did we do that wrong?
Nope. And then you just have to hit save first, and then it'll
Save
actually
first.
show
Okay.
up. So that's kind of the scary thing. You're like, there's just a giant gray box on my screen. But really, you just have to hit save before we'll let you look at it.
Okay, and like we said, if you, you know, like I know that there's a lot of YouTube videos of artists doing different kinds, working with different kinds of mediums. I can always post that on there. If you know there is a short story already acted out and you really want to show your students that, that would be a good way for you to put that on there. But like we said, anytime you want to add anything, whether it is a table that your students made that maybe compares one thing to another, all you have to do is put insert, and you can put a link, okay, you can to another website, you can put anything in there. You can put a drive, you can put a document that your students put in, or maybe they created a drawing or something. You can put your calendar for your specific classroom. You can put anything in there. So let's go. I'm going to save this. And like we said, we're on the physical science page right now of this Kemper How To website. So if we go home, and a lot of you might be on your home page, and if you're thinking, I do not like the looks of this, it's really easy to manage.
Now, okay, so like if we have this site up, right? Would it be good to put up a different subtitle for each chapter that you go through, you know, each topic that you're discussing? Or
You sure can, and that's something that you can do here, like what I was saying. Oops, that's not right. Here's mine. So, like, I might just keep, like my Art 1 class, I might just update what we're doing right there. You can do like a subtitle page. You can do it how. The nice thing is you can do it however you want, however you decide that
It makes the most sense.
it makes the most sense to you and your students. Maybe it's nice for your students to be able to. Maybe they could use your site as a review. You know, Unit 1. This is what we did. Unit 2. So that might be a good way for you to even, when it comes time to review for the semester or review for a test, you could literally use your site.
Mr. Rawlings, do you have notes usually on your computer? Is that right?
what do you mean by
Do you
that?
usually have your notes like up
Yeah.
for the kids to
Projected?
copy down? If you wanted to, you could make those into like a PDF or something. Just scan them in through the copier, and then you can post them. Let's show them how to put.
Can I just put my whole PowerPoint up there? For
Yeah.
them to,
Yeah, you
Yes.
can, and all you have to do.
Let me finish this.
Yeah, and all you have to do is just go to save, and it's actually at the bottom of this thing.
What?
More? No.
All right. Now I need to save that.
I think if you're, what do you want to
Go to edit again.
Here's insert.
Okay, I'm ready.
I have to look at it off of mine.
What am I doing now?
Okay, so we're going to.
I'm
click
actually-
on my page quick. Okay. Because mine says.
Now,
say at the bottom.
how good do you want your site to be
It says
before you
add
put it up
files.
on the Kemper
You know,
place
maybe
to
you have to
get
insert
to?
files to even have the option to add more.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
What's your question, Mr. Because mine
How-
has that too.
How well do you want your site organized before you put it up on the Kemper thing for people to click on?
Again, that's up to you. I mean, if you have urgent information that you want to put on that you think, okay, I might as well get this up, then you can put it up and then you can
If I don't
work
put
on
it
it.
up, if I don't put it up, I'm not going to worried about it.
Right,
yeah.
but like the thing is I can have one version on the Kemper website, and let's say I'm thinking I'm going to work on this for a week, and I don't want anybody to see it. It will not change on the Kemper website until I hit share. So all of your changes will be saved within your, because you have a username and password right through Google. So anytime that I update mine, I go to that top right corner. Lydia would go to hers, and she would hit share once she has edited any changes she made, and it will automatically update on the Kemper website. Mary doesn't have to
And
do
it does away
anything.
with your old one?
Well,
Or
all
it
your
keeps
old
your-
information is there. You just maybe
Just kinda
added
refresh it,
added
right?
a document type of thing.
Okay. So I just edited again. I hit that pencil button up here.
And by the way, too, everyone, if you'd like to continue to develop your
So if
Google
I
site,
Okay.
My
whether it's teacher portfolio or other,
I'm gonna go to
we're
info.
offering this as a
I
study
know that I want
group
it.
too. So if you want to continue to develop it, Lydia and Jody will be your leaders. They will meet with you when it works for you guys to meet on your own time and continue to develop these if you're interested.
Yep.
Okay?
One of my
Marianne, I know that you want to change your
That's
the
what
background,
you do.
right? Okay, so the way you do that is if you go to this more, and you have to have saved any changes.
document.
If you
Then
go
to your
to
drive,
manage
and it'll
site,
say- yeah, and you can put that right in your site.
it's going to show you
Now,
this
can
is
they-
your site
can
name.
they
Now, if you
download
want to
that?
change your site name,
Like
this is a good
example,
place
Here,
to do
let's click on
that.
it and find out.
But what I always do is I go
Like if I wanted to give them
to
the assignment,
themes,
you know,
colors, or
worksheet,
fonts down
Did
here.
they download that and work on it?
And then you're going to
Download
see
it
that right now
and
we're
get
in the
it, like,
ski
turn
theme,
it in
which
again
is right. It
on
says
the
base
website?
theme. This theme allows you to start with
I
the
have to turn it
Or
down.
do you mean like print it off and then
So
print it?
you can go and you can click
They
slate.
can do that.
And it's going to give you a little bit of a preview of what that will look like, but at least it gives you some color.
That is no,
Um,
that's not really a Google thing. That's
You
more
can
like a
change
Google
it
thing.
to
like if you
whatever
want to do
else
that.
you
Unless
want.
you had a Google Doc where
Like
they just had to
mine
share it with
is
you.
the-
so like you have a Google Doc and then they can see it. They can download it or they can make their own copy on the Google Doc and
Gosh, I
then
don't
they
remember what mine
can like
is.
share their saved.
Mine is
copy
this
with you.
cherry pie.
So they can, yeah.
And that actually,
And then
when I
shoot you an
when I
email and
finalized
say,
it, it had
"So,
these little like
this thing."
flowers,
That
which
sounds almost
I'm
too
fine with.
complicated.
I don't dislike them.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, it might have a little
It
bit
depends on
extra
what,
than what you're
I think it depends on what the
expecting.
assignment is.
So really, once you,
Here, let's see what happens.
let's say we want to use toothpaste.
Well, you don't.
And there is
All
your-
right, all I have to do is
and
press
you can
save
see the
again.
whole thing right there.
Now, if you don't
I
change
think
it.
save it.
Okay.
Here's what I think I
Yep.
see.
Yep. And if you say you don't want it on there,
And then if
Then
I'm
you can
going to
undo
go
it.
back to my Kemper How To, this button,
so there's your
I go back there.
multimodal.
And then this
whatever
shows me now
worksheet
my
thing that we
new-
clicked on. And if you
my
decide
new
you want that
colors
in there, all
and
you
all
have to
that
do is go
stuff.
to edit and then like backspace.
Okay, so that's like, could I give instructions
And then-
ahead of this?
Yep, and then you can go.
Then you can click.
So you just edit
And you'll be able to see.
and type right in there.
So, and you can also,
Yep.
you know, like right now that theme goes with the entire page. If you think, I specifically want to work with my sidebar stuff, which will show you how to use sidebar, you can pick a color. Okay, like I want my sidebar to be red, or I want it to be, you know, green. Okay, so, and it will let you, yeah, I want to make the title, you know, I want that to be blue. Okay, so it's going to allow you to change it, kind of customize it however you want if you don't like things, which is really nice for
The
me.
pre-made templates are really nice too. That way you've already got one that somebody decided already goes together.
Yep.
Now, it puts everything on the top, doesn't it?
So I think like when you really want to customize it, if you have a lot of
if you
extra
wanted to
time
edit
that day,
somewhere,
then you can play around with that. But that doesn't exist a whole
or
lot
what you
for a
can
lot
do
of us.
Is when you
So it's
edit,
nice that those already are
you
there.
just click where you want it. So if you wanted to take out this document, you could like get rid of it and then put it back in down there.
Need to show anymore? Or think
You
I'm good?
do a
Now,
page?
Julie, I did move this to the side. I want to move it back to the
Lettuce.
center. As I changed color,
Read that.
I got my
Here, I just
Then
cut
go
it.
off, then go to the top.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop it.